Hey guys, what's up? How is everybody doing tonight? If somebody could just tell me if you can see me and hear me. It says I'm live. Hopefully, I actually am. Am I good? Excellent. Okay. So, how is everybody tonight? Hope you guys are doing well. Say hello to all you people. Hey, Kev. Hey, prepping artist, Shannon. Mrs. Metal, or I should say, Billy. Hey, Blackbird. Elle, thanks for coming in. What else is in here? Hey, PJ. Hey, KP, how you doing? Kev's Top Chat Mafia. Everybody make sure you're in live chat, not top chat. Aw. If I miss you, it's totally not on purpose. Hey, Mary, how you doing? Hey, Katrinka. I feel like I just saw somebody else. Hey, Mad Shad, how are ya? Hey, Steele. Hey, Shari. And did I see Minuteman? Nice. How you doing? How you feeling? Nice to see you up and around again. So as always, I have the link up at the top if anybody wants to come up and hang out. I just ask that we don't do any politics on this channel and that you keep it family friendly. You know, kids should be able to watch this if they so choose. So how is everybody tonight? Of course, I'm pretty unprepared like I usually am, but just in case anybody's new here, my disclaimer: I'm not a doctor, therapist, mental person of any way, shape, or form. So anything I say, please do your own research, take with a grain of salt. Everything I say is from personal experience. I've had a lot of it, but none of it is doctor's advice. Hey, Pilgrim, how are you? Sure. I mean, kids like that, right? So, as I said, I don't always have a subject. I am hey, Devil Dog, just kind of winging it tonight. But I figured we could talk about comfort zones and trying to get out of them. So most people have, people who have anxiety have their own comfort zone. Different people obviously have different types of anxiety. Um, one of the things that I have is me traveling by myself too far outside of my range. So what I have to do is I have to push myself. I have to make sure I get into a car and drive somewhere out of my comfort zone to keep me from reverting back to where I didn't want to go anywhere. So I'm constantly pushing myself out of my comfort zones, and there's still places that I can't go by myself. Certain distances. You guys know, like I'm from New York, and going through the city for me is a huge no-no by myself. And that probably won't ever happen because I mean, on top of it, I'd get lost. But getting lost in the city, where in that kind of place, would not be good for me. So, who's got? Does anybody have like comfort zones and ways that they kind of work around them? Sorry, I'm just going to read the chat. I wasn't reading any of the comments. I was just looking at people, and I wasn't. So if I missed a comment, just please put it back in. Hey, Irishman, how are you? So went to. You know what? I'm reading both of my phone and the computer because this new thing is I can't put live chat on my phone if it's my stream. I don't understand, so I'm hopefully not missing anything. So I went to analysis again because I seem to be actually telling the friend at the court that I'm because of. So they wrote a letter for me basically saying I'm dealing. Oh wow, I'm so sorry you're going through that. You're always hanging out with your boys, always doing something. I think you're a good father, if that helps, Minuteman. With all the it's just fine. In contrast, Max says she needs therapy and meds. Guess who looks like a fit? Yeah. I'm sorry you're dealing with all that, Minuteman. I wish I could help you. I'm buffering, but it's not you. It worked. All right. I think that you saying goodbye, Blackbird. I'm not sure because I don't understand the end of it. So have a wonderful night. Thanks for stopping in. Hey, Loretta, how are you? Hey, little lone prepper. What are you doing to deal with all the negative doom and gloom? That's a really good question. Well, one of the things I definitely do is I turn off the news. When I can't deal with it anymore, I have to shut off YouTube. I have to shut off the news. I have to make my husband shut off the news because he will have it on 24/7, and it can really get to you. And talk about anxiety causing just everything that's going on. And again, I'm not going to get political, but I mean, look what everything that's going on in this world. It's terrible. So I definitely shut it off. I think the prepping helps me. I mean, why else would I do it, right? I was kind of born this way. I was born with anxiety. I was born with a prepper mindset. So I think it kind of goes hand in hand. I think it's kind of always been my coping mechanism to deal with what ifs. So, and then putting things in perspective. Sometimes I got to say, sometimes if you listen to somebody who's really far out there and you can kind of bring things back, the people who say, oh, we're going to die in 3 days. This is the date has been set, and you can kind of go, all right, what things are starting to get ridiculous. Things aren't getting that bad, anytime. I mean, things have a potential to go bad at any time. I look what happened with the C-19. It kind of was like, oh, people are talking about it too. That's it. Everything's shut down. Nobody is allowed out, and the whole world is in chaos. So I mean, it's always got that potential. But if we're prepared for it, or if we're mentally prepared for it, you're ahead of the game. So when you see these people going, the date's been set, they're going to set off, you know, bombs tomorrow, or 3 days left and a big pandemic's gonna hit. You're like, all right, you know what? Nobody knows dates. Nobody knows things that are happening. These people that are, especially people on YouTube who like think they're famous because they have, 1 million followers. I'm like, yeah, you still don't know really much more than anything else. You're just kind of making up stuff as it goes. So that actually helps me. Sometimes I will watch a big time doomer and gloomer just to be able to put things back in perspective. I know that sounds counteractive, but it actually helps me because I'm like, wow, that was just so far fetched. I can laugh about it and put things back into perspective. So I never know which question you guys are answering. So I'm not sure which you're referring to. Hey, off the wall, how you doing? Take a break from the news, go outside, breathe, and pray. Yes, exactly. Getting stuff done. Well, is there anything we can do to help you feel less overwhelmed? I got it. You'll see I got to walk last week. I'm excited about it. 2 weeks. I should have my permanent prosthetic and start therapy to walk better. Yeah, I did. I saw that. I read it. I think I commented on your video. That's awesome. Very, very happy for you that things are going in the right direction for you. Exactly. Exactly. As I said, I was kind of born both ways. I was born with anxiety, and I was born with like the prepper mindset. Ever since I was a kid, I remember doing this. Hey, Tuck, how you doing? Yep. Anybody who believes in that, absolutely. It's always a good. It has a calming effect on most people. So if you can find other people that you can do it with, even better. Exactly. For my rule is that I don't watch any news on Sunday unless someone alerts me of a major event. That's a really good idea. The 23rd is the end of the world, at least in all of those. No, you know what? The 23rd has been the end of the world every year. And the reason I know that is because it's the day after my birthday. So, and I'm always like, I just like to get through my birthday and then the world can end. So that's why I know it's every year. Yeah, I should actually make this kind of a rule for myself the same. But when I get bored, I end up just kind of going on and seeing what's going on. And then that's the end of it. Once I click on, I can't click off. I don't know why. So I have to make sure I just don't click on. And the Glimmerdoomers. And and for a laugh. See, you get it. Music, do some arts and crafts, chill. Yeah. Music is a big one for me. I especially, hey Frank Short, how you doing? If Hey Black Cat, nice to see you. If I like heavier music. So if I really get anxiety, I will blast the music and I will sing it at the top of my lungs. Not only does that like relax me, but it also forces you to breathe correctly. And anytime you have any kind of panic or anxiety, you're not breathing correctly. You're actually doing a slight hyperventilating, anywhere from slight to full on hyperventilating. And it actually causes more anxiety when you're not breathing correctly. So when you sing, it actually forces you to do so. Arts and crafts, I can't even draw a happy face. So that I don't do. Physical exercise is another good thing. I might get on my treadmill. You too, Frank. I just stay busy with my projects and it helps a lot. Yeah, you have a lot of them. That's great. I've seen some of the things that you had put up. Keeping busy is really good. But my problem is once I stop, I'm like, all right, well, now what? Almost kind of like I avoid it. So for me, again, everybody has their own way of dealing with everything. My way may not work for you, and again, and vice versa. So for me, if I don't deal with something head on and I try to get lost in something else, then it kind of hits me all with a vengeance, if that makes any sense. So I have to kind of deal with it, and I need to, again, kind of like war game in my head, different ways I need to take care of this, because I need to mentally prepare for anything that may come at me. So if I think something is a potential problem, I need to fix it in my head 7 different ways before I can relax. Once I have those 7 different ways, I'm okay. But for me, avoiding it or staying busy is usually not a good one for me. I know it works for a lot of people. No, don't follow me. As I celebrate this. Oh, nice. Well, happy birthday, Irishman. Laughing and love and hype. Absolutely. Laughing is awesome. I mean, and I'm always trying to make people laugh. I mean, most of you have seen me in chats with my really corny jokes because I just like to make people laugh. The cornier, the better sometimes. And yeah, and loving life. Absolutely. I mean, if you're not getting enjoyment out of life, then, you got to change something. You shouldn't be just to be going through the motions. You should have enjoyment in your life. So if you don't, you need to find something that does. And like I always said, if anybody ever needs anybody to talk, as I always say, I am an email away. Please, I am not the bumbling idiot you see on YouTube. This is just because I'm very nervous and I hate talking in front of things. I hate being the center of attention. So this for me is extremely out of my comfort zone. It's funny, Mad Chad. I say this all the time. I'm like, you know what? Smiling is contagious, even for yourself. So even if you're not happy, you can smile and pretend you're happy. Eventually, that pretending will hit your brain, and you will just be happy. And don't wait to be happy. Don't wait for things to. Hey, rock steady. Don't wait for things. And how do I say this? Don't wait for certain things before you're like, well, I'll be happy when. Be happy now. Happiness is a journey, not a destination. So choose to be happy in the moment instead of waiting for something to happen. Ooh, what you cooking, Frank? I'm starving. I didn't eat dinner, so. I went camping last week from Tuesday to Saturday. Oh, that's great. I miss camping. We used to go every year, twice a year. We had a huge group. We went for about 15 years. I miss it. I'm not sure which one you were talking. You are. I'm all over in chat, so I suck at this. So I bounce back and forth in chat and at different areas, so I never know what people, if people are talking to me or. Yep, singing. It relieves my stress. It causes other people stress when I sing. And when I say I can't even draw a stick figure, I sing even worse than that. I don't always know medical terms. I'm assuming that's when you are not quite hyperventilating, but that's when you are starting, you're just not breathing correctly. Is that what that is? The hypoxia breathing? Is that what you're talking about? Have a wonderful night, Loretta, if you're still here. Hey, Tiger, how are you? Go to the breathing, but I've been interrupted with. Oh, how's he doing? I hope he's doing better. Yeah, I was looking for that video. I totally understand that you got things going on. Conscious breathing or mindful breathing. I breathe in, I breathe out, and eventually it calms me down. Oh, okay. I gotcha. So apparently there's a bunch of different kinds of breathing. Eventually, when Katrinka gets some time, she's going to put it up, breathing in, breathing out, just concentrating on breathing. But they always taught us. Now I've been through, a ton of therapy. And one of the biggest breathing things that they used to teach us was counting when you breathe, and you always double your exhale as your inhale. So if you breathe and you count to 5, when you exhale, you count to 10. So you're just making sure you're exhaling, double the length of how you inhale. It stops you from hyperventilating. I mean, eventually you go back to normal. This is just like when you're concentrating on your breathing, and you breathe in for, and you count however you want to do it. And for however long, just make sure however long it is that you takes you to inhale, you double that on your exhale. That will stop you from hyperventilating. For some people, music doesn't have borders or boundaries. I'm not sure what that means. The only thing I can come up with is people who sing horrible things that I'm like, seriously? Yes, Kevin, you are my brother in corny. Corny dad jokes. I speak in corny dad jokes all day long. And I actually have a boss who usually loves my corny jokes and can give them back. So it actually works out perfect. Of course, everybody around us tries to throw things at us because I literally speak in dad jokes all day long. That's perfect. I love that, Devil Dog. If I miss your comment, it's totally by accident. So if you say something to me and I miss it, just put it back in the chat. Absolutely, Shannon. I always smile when I lay down for bed. Yeah. It's nice. Yes, MedChat does have a channel. Actually, so does Elle. So do a lot of people in this room, in this chat. If you want your link put up, just ask any of the mods, and they'll put your link up for you. So please, links, people. We all grow together. If you read 3 chapters a day, you can read the Bible. There you go. Stop saying negative things to yourself. Your subconscious may start to believe it. That is exactly it. You have to be very careful of how you talk to yourself. Most people who have anxiety are constantly with the what if. You have to change that what if into, so what, or, what's you got to start putting things in perspective. When you talk to yourself negatively, it creates more negative thoughts. You need to speak positively to yourself, especially if you're having a panic attack. Don't have that wonderful car. Aw, that's great. I always smile when I wake up. See, they're perfect. I read 5 chapters 2 days a week on my channel. Yep, Shannon's got a channel too. I don't like calling out channels because I know I will miss somebody. Yes, Valerie Cheryl breathing. Yes. You also, when you're trying to regulate your breathing, you also want to pay attention to what is moving, your chest or your stomach. When you are trying to put your breathing back into normal, make sure it's your stomach moving. Make sure it's your stomach moving in and out, not your chest. When you do your chest like that, that's when you're shallow breathing, especially a lot of it. Yep, believing. Exactly. Believing becomes reality. Breathe work can. Oh, breath work can change. Yes, absolutely. Oh, I'm sending prayers for him, Katrinka. Don't don't do bottom of the pool breathing. Well, not if there's water in the pool. I mean, if there's no water in the pool, it's fine. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Yeah. I stop by for the doom and gloom, and they, aw, you. Uh-oh. Can you guys still see and hear me? Because it's kind of bugging out on my end. You're not doom and gloom, Al. You are just reading the you're just going through the with all the stuff that's going on. Unfortunately, the news is doom and gloom. I'm at work with only one earphone in. I usually have one earphone in at work, but I'm usually listening to who's ever live streaming. I just imagine breathing in and starting from my feet all the way up. Oh, I love that. I've never thought of something like that. That's pretty good. That's how I try to go to sleep at night. I start with my feet, and I try to, if I can't sleep, I try to picture all that stress leaving out through my feet, and then I work my way up my body. Now I'm home. Ah, okay. Yeah, I hate when I'm on my phone. I hate typing on my phone. It drives me crazy. I can't tag anybody. I'm trying to type on a tiny keyboard, and my fingers go all over the place. Oh, nice. My go-to dad joke. Horse walks into a bar. Bartender says, "Why the long face?" Was that corny enough for you? I usually don't have jokes per se. I usually kind of feed off of whatever other people say. Well, I can do that with jokes and in like real life, especially at inappropriate moments. I'm much better at that than I am with this. So, what's worse than finding a worm in your apple? My guess would be finding half a worm in your apple. Ah, there you go. Probably because they taste funny. Everyone have a great night, stay focused, and be have a wonderful night off the wall, and go have a great phone call. Yes, Katrinka's got a channel too. I'd probably do better if I just did like a comedy night and just told stupid jokes all night long. I don't bumble and fumble them. I was watching oh hey Canadian ukulele music and I saw you and I had to stop by and say hello. Oh, thanks. Happy birthday, Canadian. Hey John, how are you? If somebody wouldn't mind putting up Shannon's channel too. Anybody who has a channel, please. As I said, I hate calling out channels because I think like 80% of you have a channel in here, and I don't want to miss somebody because then I feel terrible. Exactly. Did I miss anybody? Oh, I'm still okay. Going for a coffee. All right, enjoy it. Boys are clean in PJs. I swear I just read that as feet brushed. I have something on my screen or something like a little thing, and it's screwed up with the word. Hey, Dawn, how are you? There you go. Prepping artist channel. Can't lie, I'm jealous. I am doing all I can to get out of the suburbs of Philadelphia, and first thing on my agenda is a chicken coop. Yeah, that's awesome. I would love to have that. That's well, if I can ever get out of New York, I'm going over to the prepping artists because she said I could. Hey, Joy, how are you? Finally got home from dashing. Hey, Michigan, how are you? I must have known now. Great, I got the links. Thanks for being. Aw, thanks for coming in, Al. Have a wonderful night. Cheeseburger walks into the bar. Bar says, "Hey, we don't sell food here." That's cute. Mushroom walks into a bar. Bartender says, "Hey, get out of here. We don't serve your kind here." Mushroom says, "Why not? I'm a fun guy." You too, Al. Oops. Oh, no worries, Pilgrim. I see. Oh, get in the shower, listening. Got to get ready for school tomorrow. Enjoy. Hey, Macabus, how are you? I have some links and play links you may find useful. I can't post the link though. What are you trying to post up? But I've got a few. I will be posting more fun stuff, which I can venture out walking down. There you go. Playing a video game. I wish I could. I'm telling you, one day I'm going to get down there. If I can ever get down to visit my uncle, you will be the first person I call before I go. Planting bamboo. What's bamboo going to do? I heard once you plant bamboo, you could never get rid of it. I don't know much about it though. That's just what I remember hearing. Ah, that's great, Michigan. I'm so happy to hear that. You knew my joke, Tuck. You too, Black Cat. Thanks for coming in. Yes, bamboo is forever. And it basically takes over, right? It if you plant it, it just kind of kills everything else and just keeps going. Am I correct in saying that? Oh, okay. That I did not know. Gotta go. Supper's done. You too, Frank. Thanks for coming in. Oh, okay. I'm at the bottom of the chat. All right. So if anybody wants to pop up and say hello or talk about anything, or if anybody has anything. Hopefully, I'm back. I think I just kicked myself out. Okay. Yeah, all of a sudden I got like a blank screen. I'm like, I think I hit the wrong thing. Okay, cool. I'm back. Thanks guys for putting everybody's links up. Oh no, Minuteman, no. Say it's not so. You know what? You have to go to the corner now, right? Hey, Psalms, nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. Oh, I read that. I was not in Top Chat jail. I don't do Top Chat except for when my phone won't let me change it. And for some reason, when it's my stream, it will not let me change it from top to live. I don't know why. I think in StreamYard I can see everything though, because there's no options to change back and forth. So hopefully, hopefully I'm not missing anybody's comments. Because then I feel awful. Yes, StreamYard spilled my coffee. Oh, that's wonderful, Katrinka. How did you do 40 years and yet you're still only 29? That's a pretty good track. Top Chat is for the people who let the kite string go on purpose. What did I say? Yours does what all the time? See, I can't. I have a problem remembering what I said 3 minutes ago, 3 seconds ago. Kicks you out or won't let you into Top Chat? Oh, live chat. I mean. All right. So does anybody else have anything they want to discuss? Oh, into live chat. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, maybe I'm going to go and get some dinner because I'm starving and it's almost 8 o'clock. And, oh, thank you. What is not my area of expertise, Devil Dog. So, I mean, if maybe somebody else can answer you in chat, but I gotta say, I never really looked into it. Yeah, you know what? I'm thinking that might be the way to go. Thanks, Pilgrim. All right, so I'm going to shut it down, and everybody have a really awesome night. Remember, if anybody needs me, I am an email away. Please just put a comment underneath, and I will give you my email if you need it. I know a lot of you already have it. So much love to you all. Thanks for coming in, and talk to you all soon.